What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&D podcast. What stands for?
Damn near everything.
I'm NK Rudy Lee, the friend group main character, number one in your book. I'm here with my friends and co-host Jahmar. Say what's up.
Yo.
We got Josh behind the camera. Say what's good, Josh.
How y'all doing?
I am doing great, man. We got a special episode here today. It's been a month since we talked about putting together a playlist for songs that you want on your own radio station in GTA, and you have your own rules to how your playlist is and how you want it to be, how you want to construct it. And we also invited guests on to share their playlist and their music with us too. So right now it's just us three, me, Josh, Jahmar, and we're gonna wait for those people who said they're gonna join up or who we asked to join up. We'll see them come along the way, but we're gonna be sharing ours first. Like I said, it's been a while, and we most of us had enough time to get our 30 to 50 songs together. And I mean, I guess I'll start off with it since I asked everybody to do this. I know it might have been a struggle for Jahmar, the way he was looking around, like he was like looking back at Josh like, nigga, he said 50 songs, but hey, like I said, we had enough time to get it together. So I want to start with I'll share mine first. So with my radio station for GTA, I wanted it to be multi-genre. And the reason why I wanted this to be multi-genre was I listened to majority 3 playlists in GTA. It was Blonded, which was like one of the newer ones they had added, I think, when it got released on next. Was it? No, they released it sometime on PS4 or PS5, but remember GTA 5 released on PS3 and 360 first. So that radio
crazy.
station, what?
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I know. We're now on PS5, right? Yeah, that shit is crazy. 3 generations. And Blonded wasn't on the PS3 360. That was like one of the newer playlists that they radio stations that they added to GTA 5 online when the new one dropped. One second. I just want to see this. I got a text message real quick. I'm sorry. It had something to do with our Discord, but I don't think I just want to make sure everything was working well. But let me send the link. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm supposed to be telling y'all this. Okay. Wait, Josh, is this channel locked?
No, it shouldn't be. They should still be able to join. Nobody can change anything in it.
Okay. Because I was just asked, like, they don't see it. I'm like, what do you mean? So I sent them the link to it. So let's see.
Let me see. Turn it on.
Let's see. I'm going to give it a minute.
My Instagram notifications.
I posted on our channel also. I mean, on Instagram. So that would know.
That was the link, right? The one I sent
Yeah, the link that you sent me. I posted it there. And I tagged me and Jahmar in it also.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
What happened?
I thought I posted it. Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Just see. No one joined yet, right?
Oh,
I sent the link.
not loud.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue. I'm just going to look at this message to make sure. I mean, mine went live.
Okay.
My fault, y'all. My fault. It's always a problem getting black people together. That's what most of our audience is anyway. Someone join.
Okay.
Who's that? Sekayi? Okay.
I gotta mute them every time.
Oh, yeah. Just know that you're muted until it's your time to speak. Because we got to go through myself, Jahmar, and Josh when we talk about our stuff. So as I was saying, I wanted my playlist to be multi-genre. Like I said, I listen to multiple playlists. With radio stations in GTA 5, which was Blonded, Nonstop Pop. Definitely one of my favorites is Turn On when I'm in there, Nonstop Pop and Blonded. And then I also really liked Radio Los Santos. Radio Los Santos was hip hop. And I think like one of my favorite songs off of that radio station, Radio Los Santos, was It was a song by J Rock. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it went like, you ain't gotta like it cause the hood gonna love it. Hey, watch this young nigga show his ass out in public. That was one of my favorite ones to hear on the radio station. And I really do enjoy the radio stations too, like the commentary in between, because they really be talking just like nonsense, bro. Yeah. Like saying anything during the commentary, and then just like driving around too, hear all the bullshit going on in the lobbies too. Always kept the radio station on, man. Had a good time in GTA, and I'm definitely gonna, like, the night before GTA 6 comes out, I'm just gonna play GTA 5, but just driving around.
Oh, you gonna drive around?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, bro, just driving around, man. Just enjoying the last time I'll be on GTA 5, man.
So are you gonna do the lap?
Around the whole yes, around the whole island. That's what I plan on doing. Okay, so now let me get further into my playlist or my radio station. So while I said the radio station is multi-genred, but it mostly does consist of hip hop. Because really it's what I mostly listen to. Yes, I did listen to a lot of music to see what I want on my playlist, and it does have a lot of other music on it, other genres, but it does consist mostly of hip hop. My radio station, I gave it a name. It's called DVR. Like D as in David, V as in Victor, R as in Rudolph. That could be a whole name, David Victor Rudolph. But yeah, so that's the name, and it's not an acronym. It's really an abbreviation. It stands for diverse, because I wanted to have a diverse sound to my radio station. And throughout my listening, so I listened to a lot of music. And I'll definitely say, like, the person who I probably listened to the most and took me a long time to get through their catalog was Future. Future has a crazy catalog, bro, like a lot. A lot of good music in it too, but he had a lot of songs, and I had to get through. But I'll also say I do show bias to my favorite artists. There is more Drake in it than others might have in their playlist or their radio station. I got some songs by 1-800-Bull. Y'all might not know him, but I do like his music. Party Next Door, Bryson Tiller, like, those are some of the names I'm like, do show some favoritism to, because like when I listen to the cal, I'm like, damn, like, that's a song, right? I gotta add. That's what I'm thinking when I'm listening to these songs. And just quick side note. I said 50 songs was like the max. Right now I'm over 50. I'm around like probably 70 to 76, maybe in that range. But it's because I had like 200 plus songs initially, and I had to listen to that, cut that down, and then I got that down to like 70 something. So I really need to get this like one more listen through of like these last like 70 something songs to be able to like finish it up, and I'm going to finish it hopefully like tomorrow or the day after, and I will share this playlist with everybody too, so they can see it and listen to it. Okay, and then I also said and I also do show some bias to like more of the recent times, like it's what I grew up on. Like I didn't grow up on the music from the 70s, 80s, 90s. So you will hear more music from 2000 on. Cause that's, like I said, mostly what I listen to. But I did listen to 70s, 80s, 90s music though when I was making this radio station. Okay. And if I had a radio station too, like to be in GTA 6, you had to have a host. So I was like, if I wanted somebody to host my radio station, I would have T-Pain host it. Okay. And the reason why I'm like, it was T-Pain, but I don't know if y'all remember on Kiss Kiss, he was a radio host, and like the way he talked, I'm like, yo, like he could really be a host. He has a voice, a good sounding voice for like a radio station. So I'm like, that's who will be the host of my radio station. Obviously, like I don't know if they'll call him T-Pain in like GTA 6. He might have a different type of name, but I'm like that's the voice I would want to host my radio station.
What was it in J. Cole's song, like T-Plane or something? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. yeah, right. It was just T-Plane. Yeah, this is
T-Plane.
this from what album was that? That's one of the early ones.
Yeah. He's like, oh, you managing for T-Pain? He said, no, T-Plane.
Yeah.
He's like, what?
Yeah, had the auto-tune voice. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that was Friday Night Lights, but it might have. It was either that or the come up. It might have been that. Okay, then so when I was going through like deciding songs I wanted to choose, I wanted songs that never got their shine to get their shine now. So I'm like, I didn't want to just choose like just popular songs. Like, oh yeah, this is a popular song. This is a popular song. Yes, we've all heard those popular songs. It's nice to have some, but I didn't want my playlist to just consist of just the number one hits or the top 10 hits, the stuff you see on Billboard. But I also don't mind like having some like if songs did get their shine, and then maybe I want to continue to give them a shine. I would do that. I'll add some of those songs in there, but it wouldn't be mostly them. It would just be maybe a few of them. And I wanted new songs also to get their shine. Like, so if a song that is new now and never got any type of shine, I wanted to add that to my playlist. I thought that were good for a radio station. Then yeah, I want to add that to my playlist on my radio station. And I want to give some respect to the classics. So I do got like classic songs too. So like they could have been popular, but like and it could be a classic also. And I got to show some love to like some of the oldies too. So I did have like some of that mixed into my radio station. What else? Say respect to this for my time.
What happened to you? Why you smiling like that?
What happened? Yeah, what you smiling for?
Just thought something funny.
Who got you smiling like that?
No.
And like I said, I know I did say that like I did show some favoritism to like certain artists, like some bias. But I did keep in mind too, like I just can't have this one or like so much of this artist do that. So like I said, I did cut back a lot. There was I think it was either maybe Future, Drake, and like 1-800 maybe. No, not Future. I did listen to Future the most, but I think maybe like Drake, Party, and like 1-800. Like they definitely had like probably most of my playlists, the initial one. But I did cut them down a lot. So I kept that in mind when making my radio station. And when I was making this playlist or radio station, I want to make sure it was radio worthy songs. So not like songs you would just like I'll put on the car and put like say some J. Cole or something like that. I'm like, yeah, we like J. Cole, yeah, we can put on the playlist. But I'm like, I'm thinking radio. And I know probably a lot of the younger people don't.
So you gonna let Nas down?
You don't know why he. Why he make that song?
Yeah, just continue.
You don't know. It's okay. It's okay.
Continue.
What was I saying? Yeah, I just wanted like radio worthy songs for it. And so like I said, like there could be some songs that we both like. What?
You was about to go in.
No, I was supposed to ask you that question. That's what I asked you that question. Pause on that too. And when I was choosing these songs, had to cut out a lot of songs. Like I might like these songs, but if I don't think they're radio worthy, like for a radio station, then I would just have to cut them out. And I was saying before, like a lot of young people might not know like radio songs, because they didn't grow up on radio. You guys mostly have like TikTok songs, and I'll say that's their radio. It's similar, but it's not the same. Because like they'll mostly hear like they'll hear some new songs, but a lot of songs do get recycled, and you'll see a lot of the older songs going like viral again from TikTok. But it really is not like that with radio. It's like more the new like the hits now, and I say it's similar, just not the same. And this is not a playlist of songs that you just put on in the car. Like this is like I said, a radio station, so you're gonna hear different stuff. Like, oh, I might, but like that's the radio. Like, oh, I might not like that. Let me change the radio station. So that's how like that was my thought process into that. And when I was making this, I wanted it to be timeless. Like, so I said, I think there's a lot of songs in GTA 5 that are timeless to me, and I gotta add into my playlist. And I can listen to those songs like whenever, because I think like I said, it's timeless music. So I was like, I want to keep that in mind. Like it gotta be a timeless radio station, like songs that like you can just like repeat I'm like, damn, bro, it makes me feel good listening to this radio station. What else? And this is not a playlist for the niggas. Like, it's not like, yes, it has a lot of hip hop on it, but it's not like yeah, like we about to play this when we out balling and shit like that. Like, no, this is it got like songs like some pop ass songs. Like, nigga, what you playing, Justin Bieber? Oh, like out hooping, yeah. So yeah, like, so this is not like one of those playlists for the niggas, man. This is like for for people who like listen to multiple like genres or radio stations in GTA like 5. Like, it's like, this is for the people who I was thinking about. It wasn't for the ladies though. It's for everybody. So that's everything I put into my my radio station. And I do want to share like some of the songs that I had put together before I hand it off to Jahmar, so he could share his next. So I remember, as I mentioned before, last time I said, I think one of the songs that could be in GTA 6 is Stay by Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi. That's one of the songs I have in my playlist. It was like the first song I added, actually, because I'm like, yeah, that's definitely going to be in there. I don't know if y'all know this, but it's some like rock type shit. Dear Maria, Count Me In.
I do know it.
I think that's one of the songs that is fire, but like, I swear, like, people don't like it. Don't play it enough for me. People always play the what's that song by Panic at the Disco?
All right, so
I write sins, not tragedies. Yeah. People play that, and it's a good song. That deserves its flowers. But I feel like this one also does too. Dear Maria, Count Me In. So I got that in there. I even show love to like the new songs too. It just came out, but when I heard this song, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a song that's gonna last. Die Trying, Drake Party Next Door, right off their new album. I was like, yeah, I really do like that song. It also gives me like vibes of Frank Ocean's first project, which is not on like, you can't find on DSPs. So none of those songs from Frank Ocean's first project are on my playlist, because I'm only choosing, my rule is only choose songs off DSP. So your only songs you'll find on Spotify and Apple Music. Said a lot of Party Next Door on there. Also got my Big Time Rush on there too. Shout out Big Time Rush. I put City Is Ours on there, and I feel like that's a good song for a radio station like mine. Even got some Spanish song. I got one Spanish song. It's called, I don't even know how to pronounce this word, but it's like Say Encidio El Beeper. And you probably heard before.
Who's it by?
Oro Solido. I'm about to play it after, because I'm not gonna play anything on here.
I know, yeah.
But that shit it's like one of those stuff like, yeah, I like this. It kind of reminds me of that Spanish song from GTA 5, that one, but it's not. It's a different one. But I'm like, it gives me that type of vibe. So I'm like, I gotta add that. I even added some Bad Man tunes. I got Dirty Wine in there. Yeah, okay. Got me turn that on. Yeah. That shit make you like, hey. Yeah, so I had to add that in there too. I added some songs off that Drake project. I remember when I first didn't listen to. I'm like, I can't listen to this right now. But I really do appreciate that album, and I really do like that album. So I got like a Keeper, Text Go Green. And I might have like one more song in here. Really do like that album, and I feel like it's just like, it's not hip hop. It's more of like a house genre. So I had to put that in there. Also got I got more Justin Bieber in there too. There were some country songs that I did add at the end. You know, shout, because I know Josh said he was gonna add some too, so I had to add some also.
Yeah. I do.
Where is it at? Oh, it's this song called Rusty Things.
By what?
Manny Blue. I'm gonna have to say, you probably don't have never heard before, but I heard it.
I've never heard of him.
I like it. It's tough. I got that song by Morgan Wallen.
Oh, yeah, got him.
I can't remember the name of the song, but I think Jahmar, I heard it too.
Night.
I don't know if it was you. It might have been my brother, my other brother Jahmar. But I got a song by him on there. Chasing You. That's the name of the song.
Okay.
Chasing You. I also got this song by Mr. Chicken, Never Could. I don't know if you ever heard that song.
Mr. Chicken.
But but I feel like that's a song that's really good, and it's never, it really didn't get as much play as I think it should. Very good song. Also, you know, some of the Drake I had also was like Uptown from like one of the Drake's earlier albums in his career. Ignorant Shit too by him and Wayne. Tough. That shit is tough, man. What happened?
I just realized they left the song.
Yeah, it'd be like that. It's all good though. Some other songs I wanted to mention. Oh, The Dream. I don't know if y'all remember, like when you were younger, but especially when I was in elementary school. The Dream was really big in terms of like his career and music wise and like radio hits. He made the best radio like versions of a song, so much that like when I hear like, so you know how you have a clean version and then you have the explicit version. So on radio they'll only play the clean version, but he'll make the song like exclusively for radio also, and then he'll make the other one also. So I will always hear the radio version of the Dream song more often than the explicit version, where like if I hear the explicit version, I'm like,
it sounds weird.
I don't want to hear. I'm like, I want to hear the radio version. So like one of the Dream songs I have on is called "Rockin' That Thing," but the explicit version is called "Rockin' That Shit." But I'm like, I've heard the radio version so much that I don't want to hear the explicit version. It just sounds weird. It's almost like hearing the clean version of a song where I'm like, I don't want to hear the clean version. I want to hear the explicit version. But it's just it's swapped out. So anytime I listen to The Dream, it has to be the radio version. I don't want to hear the explicit version because, like I said, he'll replace the words actually instead of just having it just like blank out like how most songs do. I got Frank Ocean in here too. Pyramids. I think Pyramids is like one of the best songs ever. To be honest, like I think it's Pyramids by Frank Ocean. I think is the equivalent of what's that movie, Interstellar. Like I think that's an Interstellar of songs. And I got a shout out to Fantasia too. I got her on my playlist. When I See You, hood classic. Josh Jahmar probably like, what the fuck that is? But
I do know what that is.
Okay, my fault. And I feel like those are some like my favorite songs. I also got a shout out to 1-800-BOOK. I said I did have some on him, some of his songs on here. Trap Star Freestyle, which is his intro to one of his albums. So it's a Trap Star Freestyle. It's a freestyle basically to over I think it was Jeezy's beat. Fire. It's like the beat is fire, but then like I really do like, I like all their versions too. I think Boosie has the version also, but I really do like 1-800-Bull's version of that. Also got some Jersey on here. I got Fetty Wap on here. I got Caleb Mitchell on here also. Got Cole on here also too. Outkast, and I did mention some old people too. I got old songs. I got the OJs on here. You probably don't know about them, but yeah, Josh probably know. Yeah, you definitely know. Okay, his grandma probably playing that. I got the OGs on here. Also got some other old shit too. I just want to like go through real quick to see the Whispers. Rocksteady. That's a song I have on here. And I also have this. I don't know if y'all know who this is, but his name is Gordo. He used to go by DJ Carnage, but he goes by Gordo now. And
I don't think so.
There was this song like he made like a house album too. It's a good song. It's called Guard Down. I really do like it. Had that on here too. Some Pop Smoke also. And I think that's really all I want to mention. Oh, some Tyler the Creator also. There's two songs I really like by him.
Damn.
You forgot about Tyler?
Yeah.
There's What's Your Name? I do like that song. And there's this other song off of his album Igor called I Think. Really do like that song. It's not like some of these songs I'm naming aren't hip hop. Like I think it's not hip hop. It's like I don't know what the genre. I think could be pop, but I really do like that. Like Playboy Cardi, Tory Lanez on here also, and that's what I had. Oh, and shout out to Joe Budden. I put Pump It Up on there. Pump It Up is a classic. That I just feel like I gotta put that one on there. Really did like it, and one more, Lil Wayne, Wasted. It's one of his remixes. His remix finally got put on DSPs. This is off of No Ceilings. It's I don't know 2 or 1. No, it's the first one. No Ceilings, Wasted. Tough. Probably one of the best remixes. Like an original song is good, but I'm like Wayne's version was so tough, so I had to add that on there. And I'll be sharing this. I'll put the link on my I'll put it on the damn near everything's Instagram on the story. Once I finish this actually, and then that's all. Also, that's all for me. that I got.
Okay.
And hopefully, y'all might take a listen to it. See what songs y'all might like. Because I plan on listening to the y'alls that y'all share.
I ain't gonna lie. Mine is.
Josh seemed like, fuck, damn. Yeah, bro. I listen to a lot of music.
I was thinking about music like I was like, what do I like right now? And that's what I was thinking about. But go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go second?
Yeah.
All right. So
order.
At first I was gonna try to do have music in different genres as well, and then I was like, all right, let me just limit this. Let me see what songs I really want on there, and then I'll see where I can venture off and go other places.
Yeah.
And I ended up not doing. I mean, there's still other genres in my list, but it definitely got watered down. And I was thinking the same thing that you were saying before. You're like, dang, I have a lot of number one songs, like top songs that are on here. I was like, I don't want all my songs to be like this, so I took some of them out. And then for the most part I was just thinking like content reasons, like listen to the song while playing GTA, like I can create content off of some of the lyrics that they're saying there, or two, like what I just want to be listening to while I'm doing that. I was also thinking about like late night drives, like when I'm just driving on GTA, just chilling like that. And and just songs that I like, that I wouldn't mind hearing, that I feel like could go on GTA, especially if it's going to take another 10 years or 20 years until the next GTA, but we'll see.
We got a few months.
We wrote them down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I started mine too. I started mine in my notes playlist.
That's how I started off. So I'll go more so for I kind of split it. I started off splitting it off like daytime / nighttime. Nighttime will be more chill. And other music is along that. Daytime will be more outgoing, but obviously you can listen to it like if you're about to go to the club in GTA, you know, some people might go there. But I have 50, so I'm not going to go over it, so I'm going to go through the songs. Every Chance I Get by DJ Khaled. Well, Little Baby's part, really, that's what made me put it on there.
Is it a recent song? Like last 5 years?
Yeah, last 5 years, I'll say. That's a good one. Bent by 41. John by Lil Wayne.
Tough.
Every Day We Lit. I think that's the name of the song.
Every day
but Every Day.
Yeah. Is that P&B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Money Longer by Lil Uzi.
Okay.
Back on BS by Big X. Murder on My Mind by YMW Nelly. Yep. Largest by Big X.
Okay.
Men in Black by Mursky. This is something
Mursky.
I don't think y'all know. I think he has like 50K listens on his song the last time I checked. This is something Caden put me on. I was mad as hell, but I'm like, yo, this song is fire, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
That one's good. Say A by
Boogie?
A Boogie, yeah.
Okay.
Dior by Pop Smoke. Okay. Invincible by Pop Smoke. I felt like Pop Smoke had to be there.
Bro, he got his. He got his.
I felt like he had to be there.
Yeah.
Chirac Remix by Montana of 300.
Okay, yeah.
I used to bump that shit all the time. And I was like, I would definitely love to bump this song on GTA while I'm playing GTA. No Smoke by NBA Youngboy. I removed a lot of his songs. I was there. I was like, let me go somewhere else. But I think that was the only one I kept with. Then that 1,499 freestyle with Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD.
That's crazy. That was one of my initial songs I had in there too. Yeah. Okay.
That and Matt Hardy. That's also a Trippie Redd song. Yep. Look at Me by X.
Okay.
Trick by 41. I put Fire Squad by J. Cole.
Quick question: who's 41? Is this a rapper?
I don't. To be honest, I don't even know if it's there's 3 of them, and I don't know if that's the group's name or one of them is 41.
There's 3. Okay.
Like 41.
It's a group. The group name is 41. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's what I couldn't know. I didn't know the third one. I'm like, is the third one named 41? Is the group name 41? And I never try to look it up and everything to find the answer.
Okay.
But thanks for that feedback.
It's the
group.
Back to the Topic by J. Cole. I've been bumping that heavy the past 2-3 months. Once they put it back on Spotify.
I'll put you on.
No.
Yes, bro. I kept telling you to listen to that shit.
I've been listening to their songs.
When?
J. Cole's mixtapes?
Yes.
I listen to it on YouTube, but how I listen to it on YouTube, it'll be like an hour video and it'll have all the songs. So I can't see which song is which unless I look at the
I really
timestamp.
remember telling you, listen to this shit fire. But okay, if you said, but I remember telling you that. You're like, all right.
Nah, I listened to the music before. No Face by Drake. On One Tonight by Gunna. Broke Boys by Drake. Fuck You Mean by Gunna. Strainin' by Migos. Epidemic by Polo G. We were just talking about him earlier. This is another song we was talking about earlier. Three-Headed Goat. Yeah, that's on there. And then here's actually I have a little bit more.
Question: Is this a multi-genre, just like strictly hip hop?
It's mostly hip hop, but now I'm about to get to like my nighttime. Well, I'm getting towards that. It's like nighttime, and then there's a few songs that I just want to throw some like reggae Afro beats. Like
so your radio stations like play during these songs are played during certain times of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
So I'll go here. Violent Crimes, but the Jersey Club remix. Jersey Love, the Jersey Club song. I don't know who did it. This song called Drive Who Crazy by D4M. Y'all just gotta hear it. It's a tough song, I ain't gonna lie. All Falls Down by Kanye.
Good song.
And then I had now getting into my nighttime songs. When I See You, that was on my list.
You got that?
Yeah. Street Runner by Rod Wave. That song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Losing My Balance by J. Cole. Too Deep for the intro. J. Cole again. Novocaine by Frank Ocean. Is Frank Ocean that sings that right?
Yeah, that's Frank.
Frank Ocean.
One of my favorite songs by him.
This song. This one was a content thing, right? This one is a content thing, but I also think that like in the future when you hear it, you're like, damn, this is a good song. Keisha Cole was killing it, but Keisha Cole is not her song. The song's called Last Night.
By who?
Do you know this? Like Last Night.
Yeah, I know the song.
You know whose song that is?
Sing it again.
I didn't even get an answer.
Say it. I know exactly what I know the song.
I try to call.
You don't know that song? I know
that song. Me down.
It's an R&B song.
Yeah.
I can't tell by the way you're singing it. Because you know you be off key.
Say the words. Don't sing the song.
Yeah.
No, say the words.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
That shit. Look, yo.
Yeah, I don't know.
She was singing with her heart, man. I'm like, damn. If I told you once, I told you.
You don't know?
Right.
I gotta listen to it now because Jahmar not doing it justice. So I gotta.
You know that.
Yeah.
I probably do.
You definitely have to know that one.
By Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I feel like that at the beginning.
Oh,
yeah, it's Diddy and Keisha Cole.
Because Keisha Cole sings on most of the song.
Yeah, but
I think I might know this one. I might have actually listened to it, but I was making sure I stayed away from R. Kelly and Diddy songs. I stayed away from them. I did.
Yeah, that's the only one I got on there. But yeah, how I heard it again, it was I was just scrolling and it was talking about like they were in the booth recording the song and she was singing and he was like, yo, you gotta give more passion, more energy.
I've
and
seen
then,
that
like
clip.
she was singing and I was like, yo, this shit is good. So I had it on there and I'm just thinking like, yo, you driving, let's just say it's the end of the night, late night, it's like 3:00 in the morning, right? You just driving, you know, just chat with the boys and you hear that song and he's like, yo, who on the aux? He's like, niggas is playing Diddy, yo, hey, yo. And he's like, yo, I didn't even mean it was playing that. And then yeah. I thought that was be good. Next song, Aston Martin by Rick Ross.
Aston.
Yeah.
Aston Martin.
That's what I said.
You said Ashton.
You said
Ashton. Shit. Shout out Ashton. Stay Scheming by Rick Ross again.
Okay.
Passion Fruit, Snooze by SZA, Free Minds by Tem, and then Feel No Ways by Drake. And then my last 6 songs. You got Feel No Ways on there too?
It's like a lot of your songs are on my like my first playlist.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like,
okay.
yeah. That's why I said me and Jahmar might have some of the same songs in it too.
Fever by Vibes Cartel.
Okay.
Badman Forward by Ding Dong. He's like, Badman Forward, Badman Pull Up. That shit fire. No Games by Serrani.
Okay.
Twist and Turn by Popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
Clocks by Vibes Cartel. And then Baby Boy by Big Sean. I mean, not Big Sean, Sean Paul. and
Sean
Beyonce.
Paul.
I had a Sean Paul. So I had
okay.
temperature on my
What?
playlist.
I was like, that's
Sean-
like too popular. So I was like, let me just get it.
Sean
Paul
Paul
got a lot.
song. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they got
He
a lot. He got a lot.
Yeah.
Damn. That's a good list.
Yeah.
Right. It is. That is a throwback. Shout out Sean Paul, man. He got hits for days.
Boy.
I remember I found out he was white. That kind of blew my mind. Like,
Yeah,
he white?
yeah. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, baby boy, you been on my mind.
Right. All right, now Josh's turn, man.
All right, let me repeat. These are songs that I recently, like, I like at this moment.
You so yeah, recency bias. That's fine.
So yeah, these are like songs like I go when I'm going to the gym, towards the gym, in the car, just in general. I'm listening to. And these are songs like from my personal radio station.
Okay.
All right, so we got a lot of Big X the Plug.
Yeah.
He gonna be on there just because the majority of the songs I like, I enjoy them. So like Climate, Levels, Back on My BS, Leave Me Alone, The Largest, all the way the one I showed you already.
Okay.
So by Big X the Plug and Bailey Zimmerman. I got Morgan Wallen. So I got Last Night. I got, hold on, I Ain't Coming Back. Good. What's the other one? Got Luke Combs. I got also Morgan Wallen, Love Somebody.
I got a
Luke Combs, Fast Car, and Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
By Luke Combs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Don Lewis. So these are mostly country artists.
Okay.
Don Lewis, like Footloose. Get another song on here. Liquor Talking. Who else? And She Ain't Crazy Yet. What else? I had the Killer Roy.
Shout out Kayla Roy.
Baby I'm Back, the remix. I enjoyed that.
Who's on the remix?
Gunna.
Oh, okay.
I got Moneybag Yo, Speak, and Whiskey with Morgan Wallen. Let's see who else. Show of Hands. That's just like me getting in the car. I got Post Malone, Pour Me a Drink, and Guy for That featuring Luke Combs. Let's see. I got Mexican OT. Got Crazy Talk, The Hardest Essay. Let's see. Hit List. I have Shabuzi on here.
Shout out Shabuzi.
A Bar Song. Last of My Kind. Drink Don't Need No Mix. And then I got some Latin songs on here. So I got Ozuna, La Modelo, and Azul by J Balvin.
I know Modelo. The drink.
And La Nina
You
by
got your beer
Ozuna.
right
That's
here.
not beer.
And then I got Dare You by NLA Choppa and Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons.
Mm.
What song by Imagine Dragons?
Dare You
Yeah, okay. Now
with NLE Choppa.
I was thinking of the other song by Imagine Dragons.
Which one? The
Is Radioactive theirs? That's Imagine Dragons, right? Radioactive, is that them? I could have sworn I was Imagine Dragons. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, Josh, find that out.
It is.
It
Yep.
is okay. Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Mostly them though. Mostly Big X the Plug, Mexican OT, Ozuna, J Balvin, Morgan Wallen. Big fan of Morgan Wallen. Luke Combs.
They be saying he racist.
Who?
Morgan Wallen. That's what they be saying.
No,
online.
he's not.
That's what they be saying.
I don't care.
So look, are you Stephen A. Smith for him? Like actually Jerry Jones?
Look,
See, that's your Jerry too.
that's my Drake.
No,
I'm
what?
you, and that's the Drake to
Oh,
me.
Morgan Wallen?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's a one-on-one comparison. Okay.
yeah, that's 1-to-1.
No.
Yes.
Because you don't be talking about Morgan Wallen like that.
Well, Morgan Wallen, country music, greatest.
Yeah, a lot of white people like Morgan Wallen. That might be their Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Might be. Well, thank you for sharing, Josh and Jahmar. If y'all do have this playlist, like y'all playlists like put together on like Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, I would appreciate if y'all do share the links or whatever, so we can get together. We show our viewers what we we put together also, because I plan on sharing them with our viewers also and listeners.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, we got. I know the only one we got right now is Sekayi in the chat. So Sekayi, if you want to turn your mic and share with us what you got, what you put together.
All right. Hello. Can you hear?
Hold up, Sekayi. You can hear him, Josh?
Hold on.
He can't hear. Give him a second. No, Sekayi can't. I mean, Josh can't. Just give him a second so we make sure we got your sound coming through. Just give him 1 second. Because I know we can hear you. But, oh shit, so that means you couldn't hear him the whole time.
Because I had him muted before.
Okay.
All right.
Is he unmuted?
Try it now.
Should I say something?
Yo.
There we go.
Okay. You can go ahead.
All right, so I just did straight R&B.
Okay.
I broke it down by eras, like in increments of 10 years. So for the 70s, I have Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Okay.
Type shit.
The 80s, I got Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. I Want to Dance with Somebody, Whitney Houston. Smooth Operator by Sade. I Just Called to Say I Love You, Stevie Wonder. What's Love Got to Do with It, Tina Turner. Ain't Nobody by Rufus and Shaka Khan. Every Little Step by Bobby Brown. Let's Groove by Earth, Wind and Fire. For the 90s, I got I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. The Boy Is Mine, Brandy and Monica. Pony by Genuine. In the 2000s, I got Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Single Ladies by Beyonce. Confessions Part 2 by Usher.
Ooh.
You Don't Have to Call by Usher. Fallen by Alicia Keys. You Don't Know My Name by Alicia Keys. And then Say My Name, Destiny's Child, and Cater to You, Destiny's Child. For 2010s, I got Adorn by Miguel. Thinking About You, Frank Ocean. Redbone, Childish Gambino. Drunk in Love, Beyonce. And Work by Rihanna. And then for the 2020s, I got Go Crazy, Chris Brown, Young Thug. Leave the Door Open, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak. Snooze by SZA. $1 Million Baby, Tommy Richmond. Best Time, Brent Fayez. Residuals, Chris Brown, and Nokia by Drake. The reason why I went with those, I just felt like say somebody older was listening to some shit like from like I feel like you could hear like Billie Jean and then that shit go to $1 Million Baby and you wouldn't change the station. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, $1 Million Baby, that's a song. That's a new song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that white dude.
I thought it was pop. I ain't gonna lie.
And then you hear like Nokia. That shit got a beat switch, so it's kind of like the 80s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just went with shit like that, like different, like this. I just mixed it up. I don't even really like personally listen to all them type of people, but like my shit wouldn't just be a radio station. Like if I wanted to do a radio station for myself, like I wouldn't turn the radio on. I would just put the aux on.
I feel you. Yep. Yeah, I felt the same way, but like when I was making mine, like mine weren't the 50 best songs that I liked.
Yeah.
It was the 50 songs that I believe that would fit best for like a diverse radio station. Right. So I'm like I wouldn't regularly listen to, like I said, that Spanish song that I put. Yeah. I can't remember it. I'll just call it El Bieber for short. That's not in my regular rotation, but it fits the theme of what I'm going for my radio station when I want it. So yeah, I understand what you're saying on that, Sekayi too. Where say you putting together songs like classic songs from like over the eras of R&B. I respect that.
Yeah.
How long did it take you like to put this together? Did it take you a month like us, or took you like maybe a week or two?
Nah, this shit didn't take long for real. Like, I had some songs, like most of these songs already downloaded, and then I was kind of just going off of like what's like what I fuck with, what I know is played a lot. because the radio is only playing hit shit. I couldn't tell you the last time I turned on the radio in the car, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no lies, bro. I'm thinking of shit that's like, you ask somebody from any, I mean, I only had one 70s song, but I'm thinking like you ask somebody to pick out like 10 songs from like the 2010s, like top R&B. Like 2 of my songs that I have are going to be listed in those, like regardless of anybody, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I went like that. It probably took me like, I say a week to 10 days. I was just adding shit like whenever I think about it, but I knew the date. Like you had told me this shit a while ago, like start thinking of some songs and shit. So I'd say like 10 to 12. I wasn't adding something on here every day, but I would just add something. Like even some shit I really like I had heard before, but I didn't know the name of it. But like I knew I heard that shit at like either cookouts or like seeing hella old people start dancing to that shit. Like stuff like that's why I would add it. Like I ain't never heard that Shaka Khan shit. Like I mean I had nothing of them added, but I've heard the song before.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I thought when you say like R&B, one song that I thought you might put in there that I'm actually surprised that I didn't was actually When I See You by Fantasia. Cause I had it, Jahmar had it. I'm like, damn, if Sekayi has it too, like, this gonna be
like,
crazy.
So I was like, I wasn't really trying to go for like really almost. I know there are some like the older ones like Whitney Houston shit was more so, but I wasn't trying to have it like in your like a R&B in your bag vibe. More so like an R&B just like cause GCA niggas just be cruising like not in, like you know like you on a mission. And somebody put this station on niggas to singing, niggas get to singing and stop shooting.
It's good. Like when I think of like When I See You Too, like I know it's a hood classic. I don't know if y'all ever remember that video of Kodak and his boys on Instagram live singing When I See You, like vibe and shit. Like that's how I feel niggas would be in the car too. Like this vibe, like shit come on. But that's how you know it's good though. Like you playing the game, you vibing with your friends. Like that's what I feel like gaming it should be.
Yeah, most of the songs I have in there are kind of like, I mean, I wasn't doing the math and science behind it, but like, I think there might only be like 5 or less songs that are like under 120 beats per minute. Like some of these are kind of like upbeat R&B, so it's not like I said, it's not like getting your bag and that kind of shit.
Yeah, I feel
like you got Billie Jean, Nokia. Go Crazy, like those are like upbeat kind of, like you said, like they kind of like you on the verge of like, is this R&B or is this pop?
Yeah, I hear you though, but with your list, I'm saying it now. If they add Confession Part 2 in there, I'm not shooting, I'm singing. All right, so go ahead and mute me. Go ahead, kick me. I'm gonna be singing and dancing in the rain. So I'm just giving you a warning now.
Yeah, that shit like you only get 15% cut.
Nah, I feel that what you're saying too, like in your bag, because when I was going through it, like I had a lot of R&B too. And I had A Boogie in mine too, but I'm listening to some of the A Boogie songs too. I'm like, A Boogie really be in his bag when he singing his music. So I'm like, I don't want when people listen to my playlist, I don't want them to be like sad a lot. Also, like there are some songs, like there's some slower songs I will like in there too, but I didn't want them to feel like so sad. I'm like, damn, this is a sad song. I'm gonna lie, when niggas supposed to be playing GTA, like you don't want to be sad on GTA. Like you trying vibe and shit, whatever. But like R&B is a slow genre. Like it's supposed to. Well, most of the songs are slow, but like some are up tempo too. And most of R&B usually is about like love and shit like that also. But like it could be fun though at the same time. So that's why I was like making sure I was like looking out for when I'm putting my playlist together.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I was really methodical about mine. Putting my shit, my playlist together, radio station. Thank you, Sekayi, for sharing your playlist. If you do have it, like Ashley, like
no, I did not make this shit. I was putting this in the notes.
Okay. Well, if you ever do want to share it, you can share it in here also. Cause I want to listen to as much people's playlists as possible.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you again for sharing. Supposed to have some other people showing up, but it's just you right now. Anything else you all want to share about your playlist though?
No. it was tough because I had a lot of songs that were like sad songs as well that I felt like were good, but I didn't want it to be my playlist to be sad like how y'all saying. I definitely do think that like if they had a station where it was like sad music, that could be good. But with some of the songs, like the daytime songs that I have, you're going from a really high to like a low. You going from Every Day We Lit to like Jocelyn Flores by X. You know what I mean? It's like, whoa, that's just.
You have that on your playlist?
I cut it. I
cut it. But like, that's a sad song, bro.
It's a good song though. It's a good song though. But just shit like that was like, oh, like that's dramatic. But no, it was fun. It was fun. I wonder what songs. I know they're not gonna have a majority of the songs that I said, but it would have been cool.
Which is why you put your own together, man.
Yeah. But it's more so for like legal reasons. It probably costs way
it probably
too
costs
much money.
I guess like some people would try to charge a lot, but I remember I saw something recently, like I'll say last like couple months, where like there was somebody online where they said like GTA offered them like $4,000 for the song to be in the game, and it was like that's a low ball. And then niggas were saying like, yeah, but I'm like, do you know how much money that would probably bring to you if people heard your song in a game and it goes to you? So I'm like, yeah, like it was like nigga, you should have took that, bro.
Yeah.
And I understand it, but I understand there's something like $4,000, but y'all gonna be making. Bro, they're gonna make him like at least $1 billion off of GTA.
Yeah,
at least, and that might be a low ball too, because they make so much money off of GTA 5. I'm like,
but
so
I'm not gonna like that's all. I feel like subjective, like opinion based, because like no bullshit, bro. Like I turn the radio off in the car because like aside from the games audio and then you get before like everybody's mics, like bro, like in the radio and trying to hear what they're saying was like it was just too much going on. Like even if you was in a party with niggas and then you trying to get in the car and hear the radio, like it's just a lot of going on. So like there are a lot of people who would, you know, I see what you're saying, like listen to it and, you know, add it and then go stream it. But like, there's also a lot of people as well who turn that shit off.
Yeah, there are.
Like I mean, I'm not saying you right or you wrong, but I'm just saying like, it's like, yeah, it's about like, if not 50-50, like 60 people listen to it, 40 people. And that's like another 40% of like streamings or sales you could be having.
Yeah, cause I know like when I first started making like content creation for like 2K and stuff, I would start muting their music because like you don't want to get copyright strike on like YouTube, so you had to start muting the music on 2K. Like the last play like 2K, I remember like listening to music wise, maybe 19. I knew some of the songs in 20. But I definitely know like probably the most I really spent listening to was like between the years of like 2K15 and 2K18, because I know when they had I don't know if it was 16 or 17 that had Party Next Door, Come and See Me. Well, when I saw it come on every time, bro, I was like, yeah, this song really Come and See Me was so tough in 2K, and I was happy it was in there also. I think 40 was one of the like the producers of their playlist in 2K. It definitely was one of those years. 40 was one of like the music people. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, Sekayi. Some people will turn it off, the music station. Me, like I turn. Sometimes I will turn it off, but sometimes non-stop pop is coming on.
I turned it off and then put my own music on.
In GTA, really?
Yeah, I've always done that. Every game, turn it off. Whatever music it is, put on my own music.
Yeah, so I always go around, but I said like some things I like about the research, like I said, is a commentary also. Like I know Tyler Creator was also, he wasn't a host, but he was like one of the voices like in one of the things. I remember like one of the shits I remember saying so vividly was like, not only you a bitch nigga, but you was a bitch ass nigga. Yeah, that's that shit was funny to me. So like, there's just a lot of stuff on like those radio stations that I'm like, yeah, I like this. Like, so that's why I usually will keep it on and not turn it off. Well, go ahead.
You know who I would have loved to see in like as a radio host or some part of GTA? Kevin Samuels. I think Samuel. He would have been.
Well, he not gonna be there now.
Good. Yeah, I know. Well, R.I.P. But I like this content. I like this
That
content.
it would've been funny.
It was funny.
It would have been funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, I felt like that would be some like GTA type shit. I never watched, like, I didn't really watch Kevin Samuel, but I always see clips of him too.
Yeah.
I'm like, he really is using logic, but you know, a lot of people, logic is flawed heavily.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, like he would like him like, oh yeah, 5'5", and you 200 pounds. And you think you about to get a high value man, but you make, like you said, like $50K a year. I'm like, come on, you're asking for like a 1% of a person. So yeah, I understand what he was saying. Like, yeah, like some people might have too much they're asking for out of certain people. Shit, they have Dr. Umar in there on a certain radio station, but that would be funny.
Nah, give him a character. You need a full model, like a character model. Everything.
Yeah, some people do need character. Yeah, I understand, like part of the story too.
Yeah.
Damn. Do y'all think I know when GTA 5 came out, online wasn't released right away. Do y'all think they're gonna do that again?
Oh my goodness.
Because everybody just got to play the story first, and then you got to go online.
I think they'll do the same thing because they want everybody just to play the story at first. It's just like GTA 5. I'm thinking
but like
the same path.
they can make a lot of money if they go straight online too.
They could, but then nobody would play. Some people, again, people will play the story mode, but me,
I'm playing the story mode.
I'm not playing the story mode.
Really?
I want to play with people. Like, no, I'm not. I want to play with my friends. So I'll invite you guys before I even play the story mode. Then, like on a day where you're not on, he's not on, someone's not on, I'll play the story mode.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.
But they're probably gonna do story mode first. You're gonna wait like probably a week. No, how long was it? A month?
I can't remember how long it took for online to come out, but I remember when online came out.
Oh yeah, it was.
I didn't like it because I used to use the cheat codes,
Oh.
and it was so much harder to make money too. I'm like, bro, this shop paid me 18,000.
Oh no, I cheated. I cheated.
A lot of people did.
I used the.
I can't confirm or deny that I did.
I can confirm.
No, allegedly.
No, I cheated. It was. I got banned. What did I do? I forgot.
Oh my god!
I changed something. What did I change?
I remember
one of the codes, and it allowed me to change the value of money. Like if you kill someone and they drop like $5,
Yeah.
it'd be like 5 billion
Oh wow.
for online, so everybody could get it.
I
did that.
I remember a lot of people on one of the Christmas breaks. It was a like a glitch in one of the races where you just crash your motorcycle. Everybody needs to crash your motorcycle, and you end up getting a lot of money from this race. I remember a lot of people were doing it. I don't know who was in it. And I don't know who did it, but I know a lot of people were doing it.
No, I did it.
This shit, Josh just really giving out information. He just joking. You know, Josh just be joking.
No, I got banned, so
You got caught.
it happened.
Nah, yeah. I'm excited for GTA 6 to come out. How long would it be for GTA 7, or do you think there will be a GTA 7?
Yes, there will be a GTA 7.
10 years.
But it won't be out for another
15 maybe.
10,
15.
years, 10, 15 years. Because GTA 5 came out in 2013, right?
Yeah.
It's come out this year.
12
But
years.
That's 12 years.
it didn't used to be like that with the GTA.
It didn't used to be
No,
until they
but
started making more money. Remember, online wasn't like that.
Yeah, no, we couldn't create characters before. It was like we get a standard character, or we pick a character.
GTA 4 online was completely different.
Yeah, we pick a character, and then we had no cars. We can change the color of the car, and that was it. But I mean, people expect a lot out of GTA 6, and then once that comes out, GTA 7 is gonna. You have to do better.
Nah, the graphics got to be fire. I ain't gonna
The
lie.
graphics have to be fire.
They got to be.
You gotta add something new. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
I hope it's not all them flying cars and explosives and shit, man. Now,
Give me the
if they
explosives.
don't do that shit for a while, man.
Just not the flying cars. Give me the jets. That's fine.
No.
I'm fine with the jets.
You should be able to. You should have to steal a jet. You shouldn't just be able to buy them because, bro, once that Hydra came out, it was a wrap. Because I mean, you could buy the laser. Actually, no, you couldn't buy the laser.
What
Laser was never out.
The orbital?
No, I was talking about the laser. The laser is the original jet. You could buy it now, but it wasn't like that before. The Hydra was the first one you could buy. But you used to have to steal them shits from the base, so you had to risk your life.
You had to drive in with the bike.
or whatever. Jump over that wall into the base and fight, and make sure you didn't die by them fucking tanks that rolled around and tried to shoot at the jet. And you get to fly under the radar so the missiles wouldn't lock on you and shoot. It used to be you had to grind to get them jets, man.
Either go over the wall or go through the front door.
And then now you can just
can buy it.
Buy them. You can even buy a fucking hangar in the military base now too. I'm like, damn, a lot has
That's
changed.
cool though.
No.
The hangars are cool. No,
because there's so many people that just be griefing online, man. You just trying to mind your business, maybe deliver some supplies. Motherfuckers just come shooting you, boy. Look, they don't got like they ain't getting really much out of it either.
No, they don't get nothing. You get what 25? Or no, 2,000.
How much you get for destroying someone's supplies, Sekayi? I know you know. Good talk.
You
get like 25.
Yeah. And that's how niggas are getting 25,000 just for destroying somebody's supplies. Niggas is wasting money on sticky bombs just to blow your car up.
Yeah. But that costs them money.
And then you gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah, that costs them money. I like that's cool though. I like that.
Niggas not even doing it for the money. They just doing
just
because. To be an asshole.
Yeah, just because.
Damn.
That's gonna be a thing forever though. People gonna play that game like it's. Some people play it like it's comp.
Yes, bro. Yes. When niggas started doing all the rolling and shit while shooting,
I'm
that's
not
how you
doing
knew
that.
niggas was on some bullshit, bro.
You know, I'm trying to just play the game. Let me go rob a bank or something. You PvP with somebody else. I'm good.
Well, I know I did ask. I asked, like, Sekayi was one of the people I asked to. I also asked my brother and my cousin, my younger brother and cousin. I don't know where they're at. I don't know if they have made their playlist. I was looking forward to them, but they're not here. I did have one person text me asking about this too. They haven't shown up. I'll just say yet, but I don't know how much time they're gonna get because this podcast don't go on forever. And I did say, we did take this episode was just strictly to talk about it and hear other people what they share because we expected more people to join. And I know if it was going to be multiple people, it's going to take time to go through their playlist and talk about what they want to put together. But this is the first time we're doing it anyway, so I'm not taking it to heart. It's just something new for us anyway, and we plan on do stuff for this in the future, but having people share topics. So we did talk about that on episode 100. Yeah, that we want to get more people in the Discord to come talk with us too. So we're gonna be doing that in the future also. It's not the end of the episode right now, but I just wanted to share that information too.
Since we got time now, I actually wrote this topic down from based off of what you said before. You were talking about the difference between radio songs and TikTok, like how both songs are different, and I wanted you to talk about that a little bit more. I think I agree that they're different, but I just want to give your perspective.
So when there are a lot of songs that go viral on TikTok, and it could be for different reasons. So you could have one for dances. Do you remember the Renegade Challenge? Yeah. The Renegade is not getting played on radio stations. That was strictly a TikTok song. What's that song by Drake? Tootsie Slide.
Oh yeah,
that's a TikTok song. Yeah. Respectful. It's a good song. But to be honest, I wouldn't. That's not a song I would expect to hear on the radio, and I really wouldn't look for my Tootsie. Okay, it's cool. I'm it's Drake. I'll listen to it. But I'm it's not a radio song, and I really don't think it would be on. A radio song by Drake. I could think some of his earlier stuff. Shit like Uptown, Fancy, Ignorant shit. Some of those definitely had to be censored out, some of the words. But those is songs I think of radio hits.
Best I ever had. I always sing the clean version when I hear the song.
Yes, and when you think of that's a radio hit too. But I wouldn't what would I expect people on TikTok to do with that? Nothing. I'm not saying it can't be a TikTok song, but it's not a song designated for TikTok. I even go back earlier when it was called Musical.ly. I don't remember if y'all remember when I know that's a throwback. That's what it started off as. When what's that song by something Jones? Am I Wrong?
Oh.
What's that song?
I know what song you're talking
thinking
about.
that we could be something for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a TikTok song. That's not. I mean, I feel that's more of a TikTok song, and there's also that song.
Nico and Vince.
Nico and Vince.
Am I wrong?
And then there's also she's a runner, she's a track star. That's like a TikTok song to me. And there's another one I'm thinking of. What's that? Fuck. Hola, ¿cómo está? She said konnichiwa. Yeah. I think that's something Jones, maybe like Kent Jones, something like that. She said, "Pardon my friends." She said, "Bonjour, my dad." That was a musically song. I know that for sure. Those are songs I feel like for the younger crowd too, also to do their little TikTok dances too, and like whatever they was doing with the hands and shit, throwing shit around in a circle. Those are the songs I believe would be on a TikTok. But like the reason why I feel those are TikTok and not like radio, besides like the dancing and stuff, is that how like does it resonate with older people also? So like when you hear songs on the radio, it's resonating. It's going throughout like multiple generations of people. But like if I'm hearing, she said, "Hola, ¿cómo está?" I'm like, come on, bro, turn the radio station. Like that's what I'm thinking of. So I'm like, yes, it's not a bad song, but I'm not trying to hear that on the radio. But when you hear something like, give me like another radio type song, Jahmar. Kiss Kiss, Chris Brown, T-Pain. That's a radio song. Like I'm vibing when I'm younger. If I was older, I'm like, oh, who this on the radio? Who that nappy boy, pretty boy they talking about? Who that? Yeah. That's just some shit like that. Or even I'll say a more recent radio song that's good too. What's his name? Roddy Ricch.
The Box?
Huh?
The Box?
Not that. That one's good too, but it was another one. Him and Mustard. What's that song? A Ballin'. I think that's called. So they made that ass clap. That song. That's like a radio too. I'm like, oh, who that? I think it's in the song too, or something like. Yeah, I think she's like there's like a grandma or mama says something in the song too. I'm like, oh, who that, or who that song by him and him? Like that's a song like I feel like is a radio song too. And that's why I feel like the difference is like, did you feel something like differently or?
So when I was thinking about it, I was thinking more so that TikTok songs are like just that part of a song, like a certain part of the song. So most people that know a TikTok song, they don't know anything else but that part of the song.
Okay.
And a radio song will be like the whole song or whatever part of the song that they play on the radio. So like if something's playing over and over on the radio, you can actually sing along when you hear it at like a party or wherever. You can sing along because it's on the radio. You hear more of the song on TikTok, you'll hear the same sound over and over. And this is where I kind of disagree with some of the things that you're saying, because they go back and there's songs that used to be on the radio, like She Will. That's popular on TikTok a little bit, but it's just the beat of it.
But then I thought I mentioned, I said like I think I said earlier, like some songs will get play, like older song, like say She Said Will. Yeah. And like they'll get played now. But you said it's just like the beat part where they, I know exactly, I've seen that shit too.
Yeah, just the beat, or like they'll take just the verse of whatever they're saying, like there's some Nicki song. It's like, someone put me to the best ass, and then like that will be the part that you know what song I'm talking about? Yeah, and like that's the part that like keeps being played over and over and over, and like now people might only know that part. They'll be, oh, that's where this comes from. But like back then when it came out and it was playing on the radio, they was going bar for bar with everything she was saying. So that's some of the difference that I was thinking between the two. And when it comes to music, honestly, when you hear a song over and over and over again, you either hate that song or you grow to love it. So that's how I feel about with the radio and TikTok. I think they're very similar in that, because there will be some songs that like I hate, like Big Drip by Favi is like, hey, Big Drip, I fell in love with a little bitch. I hated that song when it first came out. Yes. I'm like, yo, what is this? That I was like, they're just saying, hey. And then eventually I'm like, hey, fell in love with a little bitch. Yo, and then I love the song. But then there's other songs that's just like, you hear it over and then like, all right, I'm tired of hearing this shit. And like, I don't want to. But
Shit.
Yeah.
What about shit? I know a lot of people felt this about Gucci Gang by Lil Pump.
Oh yeah.
They used to say that shit all the time, but shit, like I don't think he's a good artist to be honest. But it's like some shit that just be catchy though, like Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, spread the raps on New-Tang. Like it's a very repetitive song. It's not a top hip hop song, like, and people might think like, nah, that's not hip hop. It is, but it's like one of those catchy songs, and I understand. I understand exactly what you're like. Man, turn some of this shit off. I definitely felt that over at some point. I can't say what song because I can't think about the top of my head. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But they be catchy for a reason, repetitive, and there's a reason why it's getting them plays too, because like it's catching on to somebody, and just keep going.
Some of them might just be like, I don't like the artist now, ever.
But I think like with a Gucci Gang, like that was like his hit, like his first big hit. But he had what was it called, D-Rose, like D-Rose, like that was
thing.
like it was a big hit, very repetitive too. It was probably what put him on the map. I think a fella fuck off though, I'll tell you that. But shit, J. Cole predicted that, huh? Yeah, J. Cole did predict that, man. They don't. It's just like their music didn't have substance enough for them to catch a crowd, I guess. And we seen that. I mean, it's always going to happen. There's going to be a lot of one hit wonders. Especially like I think some people who might get big on TikTok too are going to be a lot of one hit wonders. Like I'll say, what's that guy's name? He made that. He got a verse from Lil Uzi actually. I think it was called like Party. I don't know if I had Party his name or something. I can't remember the song right now, but he was like a one hit wonder also. But like say, there's a lot of one hit wonders that come off of TikTok, and it's going to keep happening. It's going to be more on TikTok nowadays, because radio's not as big as it used to be. Like the modern day radio. I'm not talking about TikTok though. Is like I heard like the playlist on like Spotify and Apple Music, if you get put on those playlists, like those are going to get you numbers. I don't really know how Spotify works like that because you say just be shuffling.
So
I would do what I want.
There's like for me, I'm trying to change. Well, I've been changing, but I usually just click my like song. So if I see a song I like it, and then I'll have that shuffling over and over. So I wasn't really listening to new music, but they have a new AI mode where I think it's called DJ. But it clicks that and it'll play your songs that you listen to. It'll be like, oh, songs you haven't listened to, you had on repeat back in 2018. I'll play that, and then it'll be like, okay, here are some new songs I think you'll like, and they'll play that. But I know some people that will go. Sometimes Spotify creates their own playlist for you, and it'll be a mixture of new songs that you should try out by the same artist or same genre of music, and then songs you already like listened to, and then that's how it'll go. Or you can just go to like new music release. Funny enough, I actually been listening to the radio a lot more. I was like,
Real radio?
What? Yeah. Shit. Like Hot 97 and everything like that. So one, it's just funny as hell. Like in the morning, like Donkey of the Day and shit like that. That's funny. Just to hear just songs that like I don't have control over, because sometimes I'm like, all right, I'm tired of listening. I'm tired of picking the same songs. Even if I put it on shuffle, what they do is shuffle the same songs that you listen to, instead of like, if I have 100 songs but like I keep picking 30 of them, they're gonna shuffle that 30 instead of the 100. And I'm like, all right, I'm tired of doing that. I could hear the same song on the radio or somewhere else and be completely fine, but if I'm playing it myself, I'm like, all right, I get tired of it after a while and I have to like switch it up or hear it from somebody else playing it. So I'm like, all right. Or I just have to move on to the next person. But I've been liking the radio just for things like that. They'll just tell stories and just, yeah.
Okay. Also, when I was creating my playlist, like so I'm only choosing songs from DSP, so Spotify, that are on Spotify and Apple Music. Now there was one album that I did, like, it's not on Apple Music, but it was on Spotify, and I'm like, what? Wow. So the album was called Bullshit by 1-800-Bull. I don't know if you knew that, Sekayi, too. Like I had to download it into my iPhone to have that album on there, but it's on Spotify because I was making a playlist on Spotify also to share it, and I saw that shit on there. I'm like, this is on here. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. Come like, there's like 2 songs in there. Well, there's really 3, but there's like one is on Apple Music as like a single. but there's 2 songs on there I went to consider for my playlist, and that were on there. I'm like, I couldn't put it on my playlist because it had to be on both, and I was on there. I'm like, wow, these are 2 songs I really would have considered for my radio station. So I'm like, that's unfortunate. But yeah, that shit was on there too. I'm like, wow, that's crazy because it's not on Apple Music for whatever reason.
I told some people to come on too, and they went ghost.
Damn.
No Danny.
Damn.
Nah.
No Danny. How many people you tell?
Like 3.
3?
Yeah,
that's around. It's around the same people I
and
told
shit.
too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but hey, life goes on. And there was something else. Oh, so also when I was making my playlist, so when I was listening to music, the music, like all the music I was listening to, I was like, it's different because sometimes I'll go through artists like catalog and I'll listen to songs that like what they're saying and like what I like about them too, the beats, the lyrics, like I said, all that. But when I'm listening, like when I was doing it this time, like I'm going through the catalogs again, like I felt like I was listening differently because I'm listening to songs for something else.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for something that I like. It was for something like, can this be on the radio? Excuse me, at the burp. So like it was different. Like listening to it, like I said, listen to something different, for something different. But I enjoyed it too. But like now, like sometimes like I gotta go back through Future's catalog again to just listen for what I like. Cause I mean I've listened to Future's music. Most of like my favorite albums by him are Hendrix. I think that's the one with the white cover. That's like his R&B one. That's when he dropped Future, and then Hendrix. This was like somewhere between like 2015, 2017. So I remember I was in high school.
Does that have the song with Rihanna?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that song. I know it's the white cover album, and I think that one's Hendrix.
Yeah.
I forgot that was Future. Like when I heard the song again.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite by him, and then my other one is Beast Mode 2. Yeah, it's Beast Mode 2. Literally, it's a short. It's like maybe like 12 songs, maybe. But that's real. Isn't this rap? But that's real. Like everyone on there fire to me, man. Every song is like fire to me. And I do like his collab. I think one of his best collab albums, not counting him and Drake's "What a Time to Be Alive," is him and Juice WRLD's album. What's that? I can't remember the name of the album. World on Drugs. That's what it's called. World on Drugs. I really do like that one. I know he has a collab with like
$1,000 plates.
Yeah, he has two collabs with Metro Boomin, and he also has a collab with Lil Uzi. But that Juice WRLD one is, Juice WRLD was like really one of my favorite artists too. I'm like, but that Juice WRLD one was tough. Astronaut is fire song by him and Juice WRLD. And I think I said one of his better collab albums in my opinion. Yeah, that's really all I got think of when I was listening to like a lot of people. Like I think I already know for a fact that like I usually post my my monthly like music shit.
Yeah.
I started last year. I'm continuing to this year. I know Future's gonna be my number one artist. Like I already know because like long catalog, bro. Like he has a lot of music, and you know what? Like people usually criticize people for like putting out a lot of music. People always do that for Drake recently. I don't know if y'all. I be on Twitter a lot, and I be seeing it, and people always saying like, "Yo, Drake just seems like wait 2-3 years to drop another album." People are like, "Oh, why you keep putting out music?" And someone had commented, I'm like, "Yo, y'all do not be saying the same shit about Future, bro, because Future be dropping like Future dropped like 3 albums within a year." He dropped him and Metro's both collabs. We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You. Then he dropped the new one called. Is it called Plutoski or I can't remember. I don't know if that's a song or the album name. It's the one like with like the pink cover. And I don't think it's a problem. Like you can drop as much music as you want. Sometimes it could be saturated though, but like niggas do not be saying the same for Future. Shit, NBA YoungBoy did the same thing. Trippie Redd did it a lot, but he slowed down, I guess, because he was putting out a lot of music, also. But I'm like, Drake gonna put out as much as y'all niggas think. He didn't put out a project last year. He did drop that little what's that shit called? Plot twist? I don't know if it's called Plot Twist or something else. But it was in the album though. It's like some few singles. Shit, it was fire to me.
That's with like No Face and Circadian Rhythm,
Yep,
and the one with Lotto.
Yes.
What's the one with a lot of called?
Fuck. I can't remember right now. But there was one that it was on there. He took it off for some reason. Someone had said something. I don't know if it was a Boy Wonder or someone else that said something why they had to take it off. They said it was going to be back soon, but nigga, it's been almost a year at this point, and that shit is not back. It's called Blue, Green, Red, and I really did. That was like one of my favorite songs on. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas took this off. So I'm like, I got to get back on my phone. So I had to download that and put it back. I'm like, that song was fire to me. But yeah, I don't have a problem with artists dropping music like that. If it's good and I like it, I'll listen to it. Shit, even like with my other favorite artists, I think like 1-800-Bull was putting out a lot of music during like, I don't know if it was 2023 or 2024. He dropped out like a lot of projects, and it was a lot at the time. Like I had to get to like, I don't ever rush to listen to an album. I'll take my time to get to like, I'll listen to it when I'm ready to listen to it. I don't want to force myself to listen to music.
Did you listen to any of Rod Wave?
No, I haven't listened to Rod. When I was making my radio station, there's a lot of artists who I didn't get to listen to. And like I know, like really, this was like that 1 month was really like a small amount of time to listen to a lot of music, and I couldn't listen to everyone. Like I didn't get to listen to Post Malone, like who I would have liked to listen to. I didn't get to listen to Gunna. I don't think I listened to all of Lil Baby's catalog. I said there was a lot of people like Young Thug. I didn't get to listen, huh?
Polo G.
I guess yeah. Also, I guess yeah. That's another artist. But like those are like artists like, and it's hard to listen to artists who I really don't listen to try to find a radio hit. So like I would need to listen to their catalog just to listen to it, just to like enjoy the music before I can say, okay, this is a good radio song. Like I said, I'm listening to it for two different things, and I can't like. It's hard for me to find a radio song if I can't enjoy the song first. So that's why like some artists I didn't dig, like Polo G, I didn't get to him because I don't really know Polo G's catalog like that. Like I haven't listened to any of it. I've heard some of his songs that I like, but I haven't listened to his catalog. Same with like Gunna. I haven't listened to his. I don't think I've listened to like a full Gunna album before. I've heard some songs that I like and here and there, but I haven't listened to a full Gunna catalog. So like I had to listen to something like that first before I could really find out. And like Gunna does have good music. I haven't listened to a full album by Gunna. Or like I did Biggest. Did I do Biggest Plug? Was it? I think I did. Yeah, I did Biggest Plug. Even like who makes good music too now. Shit, I think he might be low key better than Big X Plug. Another big artist too, short, but like big. What's his name? He making like short songs though, but it be popping. It be popping on TikTok too.
Ooh.
Can you sing one of them?
Oh yeah, I don't know his name like that. Fuck, but he be making good music though. Let me see. But like I said, he's fuck man. Y'all really gonna have to make me search him up, man.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
Y'all gotta help. Yo, y'all do know him.
I don't know him.
Fuck.
And if it's a TikTok song, I definitely don't know what the artist looks like.
Nah.
You definitely do.
Y'all do.
Not all the time. Like the one who, what was the guy? What was the song we used?
Is it Date?
Is Tommy
Who?
Tommy some. He Sekayi.
Tommy Eichmann?
I don't think that was his last name.
Mixtape Pluto. That was it.
You thought it was a pop song?
Tommy Richmond.
Yeah.
Tommy Richmond.
Yeah. I don't know what he looked like.
Big X a Plug.
But
What is
I only
his?
heard this song on TikTok.
Bro, I'm trying to find who this artist is. Y'all know him? Y'all gonna be like, oh yeah, I know him, but I just can't remember his name right now. I'm looking through just like a Apple like Rap Life playlist. I'm like, I feel like he gonna be on here. Oh, Boss Man D-Lo.
Oh,
Boss Man D-Lo. He got some songs, Josh. That I like some of his songs better than Big As a Plug. Big As a Plug got songs, but I think Boss Man D-Lo got some better ones.
No, I don't like him.
What?
No.
Nah, he tough. He be rapping. I like Boss Man D-Lo. He tough. I haven't listened to any of his albums yet, but like some of them, just like them singles I be hearing, I'm like, yeah, he rapping. So I do like that. And so like I say after I've done this, I will just go back to like listening to music to enjoy it. Like I even wanted to like make more playlists, like what I think like because I know GTA got a club at some point, so they turned like some of these buildings into clubs. So I'm like, shit, maybe I should make like a club, like a playlist for just clubs, like what I think would be in there. Shit, make one for the strip club too, cause you know niggas be in there.
Wait, they actually got like club, like
Yeah, they're
where people are dancing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like you have to
shit.
buy your own nightclub. So you buy like it's like buying your own apartment for the heist.
Okay.
So you got different like jobs to do for your nightclub. They got like buy your own like warehouse for like weed and whatever type of drugs. So there's a bunch of shit in GTA now that you miss out on. So yeah, they have clubs like
that's fire.
and
That's
shit.
fire.
I feel like they might add bars to GTA 6. You never know. Like
Why not? I mean, that's a good idea.
I feel like they would. Like, shit, people would say I'm trying to go inside like every building in GTA 6.
I do.
I doubt that's gonna be able to happen, but there'll probably be more buildings though.
It'd be so much more entertaining going in every building, exploring and looking for people, manhunt in that game.
Because shit, people were doing it in the RP servers.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of bugging, some kind of glitched out. It looked weird, but I'm like, if these modders were doing that, bro, I'm like, come on, y'all, GT, y'all got the Rockstar got the resources.
They
to
hire
do
some. They do hire some.
So
They hired what, 5M, something like that.
Yeah. And if it's
They hire
taking
some
10
modders.
years to make the game,
I want to go in every building.
Yeah, but there has to be a lot of stuff that they miss out. Like I understand because the technology was different from like 12 years ago, bro.
PS3.
So, huh?
Yeah, PS3.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, the game was made on PS3. They didn't remake the game for PS4. They just did a remaster. A remaster is not the same as a remake. A remake is from ground up. A remaster is just doing shit over the top of the things you did already. Which is, say, they did a remaster for a PS3 to PS4, then PS4 to PS5, and they want to make you pay for the story for PS5. I'm like, y'all just got me fucked up. I ain't doing that shit. But they made it online for you though. Yeah, I expect a lot of big things from GTA 6. I know there've been leaks and shit, but like the leaks were like, this shit was like before pre-alpha stuff. Like there was like it was like no textures and shit like that too. More like just so gameplay, see the character. I wonder when this next trailer gonna drop though.
I know. Actually, what are you guys gonna do on the last day of GTA?
I'm driving.
5. I know you are. What are you gonna do? If you open the
Create
game,
space for GTA 6.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think
none.
niggas need to do the pack standard heist.
is that the first
motorcycles?
one? It is the
The
first
drive.
one.
The
Yeah,
full-
I'll do that.
Bro, cause niggas used to be dying auto, bro. I used to be getting
That
so
was
mad.
him.
Cause
That was
niggas,
you.
niggas would have money, and if you getting shot, you're losing money. And I'm like, I'll take all the money. Just
Don't
let
die.
me drive. I'm like, yeah, I might lose some on the way, but I'm like, I couldn't have y'all niggas with the money, cause the cops be crazy on there. They be crashing the shit out of you, bro. Like, you trying to shoot them.
Yeah.
They play like, niggas is Remus on defense, bro. I'm like, nigga, move, bro. What are y'all? I be like, yeah, they be getting tough. I'll never forget, man, the first time I think I completed that heist, pack standard, we driving on a boat. And this man, Santi, what's the last name? Gonzalez, right? Yeah. Drove the boat onto the land.
Oh, we got stuck.
And we couldn't do nothing, so we failed the heist right there. And then all we had to do was just drive the boat down the river, and that was it. Literally it. You know, driving onto the land. The first time I completed, I was pissed, bro. I'm like, bro, niggas was so mad because niggas kept trying to do that shit over. When you
We were
die,
dying.
you go all the way back. You gotta do the motorcycle part over, and if you lose too much, it's like, all right, bro, let's just quit this and restart the heist.
Yeah.
And you restart the heist, you gotta do the breaking into the bank part, and you gotta make sure you kill anybody that come into the bank. You're not supposed to kill the civilians. You're just supposed to put your RPG out and just walk around and shit like that. And you gotta, it's a lot that goes on, and it's really just a boring part. Like you try and get the bike to the mountain, jump off, and then, I don't know how many niggas jumped off the mountain and died parachuting. I remember Poppy did that shit, bro. Nigga parachuting into the mountain. I'm like, damn, Poppy. I was like, come on.
No, that bike part specifically was like the best thing. Like watching people
it
get
was
hit,
fun though. Yeah, it was fun.
hit by the police and just their body flying and they die. And like, damn, well, we gotta restart already.
Like shit, I'd be all the way up the mountain and all I see is that somebody died. I'm
In
like,
the
come
corner.
on, bro. And like, I remember when Poppy did that shit, bro. He parachuted to the mountain. You know, Poppy be playing the game with his mic muted. And he come onto the mic, my bad, and just turn his mic back off. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, you gotta do this shit over, bro. And there was so many glitches to do that shit too. Like I remember the glitch with where you could get a Karuma. So you had to kill yourself at that little house. There was a house right there next to the bikes where you could buy that house and it'd be yours, and like you store your Karuma in there, kill yourself, and then everybody would spawn there. Everybody would get into the Karuma, drive to the mountain, and not losing like no money. And then there was the other glitch where you
wanted
just
to get rid of the cops.
Shit,
I believe there
might have been
the
too.
cops.
Yeah, there might have been. And there was another glitch where like you would just turn your PlayStation off. Whoever the host was, you would turn your PlayStation off right when the cutscene of the boat going like all the way out into the bay. You would turn that off right there. Everybody but you would get money. Like, and then you can just redo the heist again from there again. So I have to redo all the setup missions and shit like that too. And it was like, I think there's another heist like that too. I think like the Cayo Perico that still does the same thing. But I'm like, hey, bro, that was a way to get money, man. Like, like I wasn't trying to do all that shit over again because the setup missions would be like, all right, this is a hassle. And then once you do it, I'm like, all right, let me get some money now too. Someone else will do the heist. You get your money.
Now, I did see someone was talking about it. I was watching today. He was like, I'm gonna do the whole lap around the map, go to the airport, take a plane, fly off like into the sunset. He's like, close GTA, open GTA 6. Like I flew over there. I was like, that's not bad. I like the idea. I was like, I might do the same thing. But if we're gonna do the pack heist, I'll do that.
The pack standard?
Yeah. After the heist, you can fly
I'm gonna
off.
go around the map
with the
fly
money
off.
you get. Yeah,
I'm gonna fly off and go to GTA 6.
I'm about to get some people who want to do the pack standard, man, just to experience the pain of not even for the money, just to
You're not
experience
dying.
it.
You better not die.
It's
That's
just for the
crazy work.
experience, man. Like, come on.
Don't do
It'll
that.
get you right for GTA 6. You can be in the right mind state.
Shit, if it's the same, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one over. I think that's like, yeah, they have more heists now. They get more money, but the pack standard heist was just like, it's a staple because that was the first heist. People were asked for heists for the longest, and they dropped a bunch of heists, and that was like the final heist, and like that's definitely I think a staple in GTA 5 heist.
I like that one. That was fun. That was just
Good times, man. Like, bro, I said this shit came out in 2013, bro. I was in high school when this shit dropped, freshman. I remember that shit I dropped too, but it's like this shit. That I think the iPhone. That was the year the iPhone.
no, not 14.
5, but I know iOS 7 dropped.
No, 4.
iPhone 4 dropped in high.
Yeah.
Well, I just you're right because I remember iOS 7 came out. And that was like a big thing at the time too, because they went from like the way the apps looked, like with the old retro look, to like almost like it was 3D to like that flat look to it. And it was like, yo, this was like one of the biggest like app design changes in history. So that came out around the same time the GTA 5 came out. The PS4 and the Xbox One dropped also. But the end of 2013 was tough, bro.
Wow.
Because I remember when iOS 7 dropped, Josh showed me on his iPhone.
Yeah,
He showed because we were it was after school too, and I think the freshmen had a game. Me and Josh weren't playing it because I didn't have my blue card shit
and I have
situation. And so we would be like the chains. So he had showed me. I'm like, yo, this shit is tough, bro. This is crazy. I'm just going through his phone. He just showed me like, yo, this is tough. It was tough.
That's when I jailbroke the phone.
Yeah, Josh be jailbroken everything, bro.
Good times.
Good times, man. Just think back on that. What time we at, Josh?
133.
133. Well, I really, like I said, I plan on just dedicating this whole episode for people to come on and share their playlists. We only got one, which is fine. Like we do thank you for showing up.
We appreciate you.
You know, we can count on Sekayi, man. For other people, I have to have some talk with you guys. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to share though?
No.
Or talk about, even if it's unrelated?
No. Next time I'll plan better too with the topic. So if we run into a situation like this, we'll at least have more to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, 130 is not bad though. It's like not our shortest episode.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. Length. Josh, you got anything else that you want to speak on? That's it.
All right.
Well, short episode, but you know we have I think we have more longer episodes than short episodes. So here's a short episode for the people who want short episodes. Here y'all go. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 108 of D&D Podcast, which stands for
Damn near everything.
You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. We're all on there. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you turn the notification bell on. YouTube always doesn't recommend me upload. 5-star for the people who are listening on audio. Word to mouth people. Keep spreading the word. And special thanks to Sekayi for being the one that showed up for us today. We really do appreciate it.
Yep.
And then for the people who did, were supposed to come and didn't, we on y'all.
Look, Sekayi, since you here, Naeem said he gonna give you a piece of his cut in GTA 6. And your percentage.
Nigga, I ain't playing that.
You're not playing GTA 6?
Oh.
Yeah, GTA 6. So everybody get 25, or however we divide it up, and Naeem's gonna get the lowest cut. He said since you here today.
Well, I let all my dogs eat anyway, and I know you're gonna do the same for me.
Huh?
Don't do that. Don't do that, Hansa. I know. Look at Jahmar shot, because Jamar's gonna give me his cut too, man. So yes, thank y'all again for tuning in. Until next time, it's a D&D podcast. Signing off.
Peace.